Yeah, what a way to come in and doing a backflip, huh? All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. 24 years for Morrelli to 25 for Esquivel. We're looking at, again, 135 pounds for Morrelli. Came in right on the dot, 135.6 for Esquivel. Reach or height advantage for Morrelli, 3-inch reach advantage. We're looking for the 70 inches reach advantage for Morrelli, 61 inches for Esquivel from that reach. 0-2 for Morrelli. He's looking for that win. 1-0 for Esquivel.
Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Señoras y señores, este combate es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso gallo Deluxe Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional de 1 ganada, 0 perdidas, una altura de 1,64 metros y un peso oficial de 135.6 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, is an MMA fighter, professional record of 1 win, no losses. His stance, 5 feet, 5 inches tall, an official weight of 135.6 pounds. Fighting straight out of Zacatecas, Mexico, is Jonathan Esquivel. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en lucha olímpica, récord profesional de 0 ganadas, 2 perdidas, una altura de 1,72 metros y un peso oficial de 135 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, he's an Olympic wrestler, professional record of 0 wins, 2 losses. His stance, 5 feet, 8 inches tall, an official weight of 135 pounds. From Acarigua, Venezuela, and fighting straight out of Chihuahua, Mexico, is Marcelo Morrelli. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
Alrighty, so Venezuela against Mexico here tonight at the Centro Expositor, the Convention Center in beautiful Puebla. Jonathan Esquivel making his Lux debut. His record is only 1-0 against Marcelo Morrelli, who's 0-2 with both of his fights inside the black and gold cage.
And I hope he doesn't become like a viral here, because you know the way that Morrelli walked all the way up to him, you know, and tried to intimidate Esquivel.
Alrighty, here we go. We're inside the black and gold cage here in Puebla, alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto and Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Morrelli in the black and gold trunks, Esquivel in white and gold. Morrelli with a waiting game, finally throwing the first kick of the night.
Man, that was a powerful kick too.
Yeah. I'm expecting a lot of clinching and a lot of grappling with a wrestling background.
Ooh.
However, look at Esquivel. You called it before. Training with the Quiñones brothers, who are pretty good strikers.
Oh, yeah. I like the way he feinted that overhand. Stepped in with the fake and then threw the right hand. Just barely missed Morrelli.
Yeah, good leg kick from Morrelli, the second one of the first round. And a quick answer from Esquivel. Marcelo Morrelli now coming in with a jab, but he ate a big counter there.
Yeah, he ducked under that right hand, or that jab, and threw the right hand just beautifully.
So Morrelli trying to be the aggressor. Esquivel the counterpuncher. He has enough power.
Yeah, he's got
make something happen.
He seems very comfortable on his feet, Esquivel, like in terms of really throwing powerful right hands. See, he starts throwing a little bit, keeping that jab off a little bit more. But I like the feints that he's doing. It's making Morrelli think and guess when he's going to come in.
Now Esquivel trying to be the aggressor, and Morrelli was the counterpuncher. Beautiful answer from him, and he falls with a leg kick. Good feint there. And he sees that Morrelli showing that he's a power to be reckoned with.
Nice combination, body and then top to the head. I love that. Really back and forth, very technical so far.
Yeah, 2 minutes, and we've seen a lot of powerful punches so far here in the bantamweight division.
You know, and what's interesting is Morrelli here is, you know, backed up on the fence on the in terms of this fight. You know, he's lost 2 fights, you know, in a row under the Lux banner. You know, he's got to win this fight, and he's fighting like, you know, he doesn't care. He's fighting like he wants to finish this fight you know, with a big right hand and make a statement at the 135-pound division.
Esquivel waiting inside the pocket, and Morrelli now going back and forth. He missed that impact there from Esquivel. Morrelli showing his wrestling. Beautiful takedown there. He just waited for that opportunity and went all for it.
Yeah, it was a good technique there from Morrelli. Really able to get that trip on the back end. Securing. Let's see if he's able to hold him down, though. Esquivel's doing a fantastic job. Really pushing up against the fence. Trying to work on those underhooks. Now gets that knee, now he's up again.
Oh, good way to get out from Esquivel. Not much damage there.
I gotta tell you, that's very difficult to do, especially with, you know, a very strong Morrelli on top of you. Being able to get up and really work that get up. That was a fantastic job.
Yeah, Morrelli, the larger opponent. However, they both look pretty strong for 135.
I agree. I think that the power, though, and the strength here goes on Morrelli, though. But yeah, he's no Esquivel is no slouch on the ground either.
Oh, his lip right there. Morrelli pushes him. He was getting ready. Seems that he was teeing off, getting ready for a big kick, but he waited for him to get up. Morrelli doing a good job to establish his range now.
Esquivel with a nice inside right hooks. I mean, they're really clean. They're landing. Hasn't quite found the mark yet, but they're getting there. Hitting the top of the skull.
Yeah, another big leg kick from Morrelli. Those are going to start hurting by the second round, especially for a wrestler. That's the worst thing you can do to a wrestler.
Esquivel's hands are down. His coaches are asking him to put those hands up. Put those hands up. Esquivel's hands are a little bit too low for the comfort of the coach.
Oh, big counter there. Ducking under the punch and coming back hard with a short hook. 10 seconds here as Morrelli pushes his opponent back. Goes to the clinch. Good knee right there and a good takedown. That should give him some points.
Oof.
Right in front of the judges and finishes with a flurry right there. So I think it was a good ending to the first round for Marcelo Morrelli.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's really going to help out with the judging. Being able to finish that strong. You know, this is a tough one. I mean, I think I have Morrelli there ahead on the scorecards for this one. And Esquivel just shy of this. Not much difference, though. Very, very nice level fight we have. The skill level on both these fighters.
Yeah, it's just so great to see fighters from different backgrounds, different ethnicities and countries. Marcelo Morrelli now from Venezuela against Esquivel, who is from Mexico, from Zacatecas. Who do you got in the first round?
I think I got Morrelli. I got Morrelli for up one. Esquivel here, not too far away as we come into the second round.
Yeah, Morrelli heading for a crossroad. If he wins, then he's at 1-2. Everything's all right. If he loses, he's starting his career in 0-3. So definitely crossroads for Morrelli.
Which would be unfortunate, right? I mean, starting his career 0-3, and you know, he's very skilled fighter.
Yeah, he's looked well.
Can be very deceiving there for his next opponent.
Yeah. So Morrelli trying to create some space there with push kicks, with jabs. Oh, good combination there. Both fighters not being afraid of staying inside the pocket.
Yeah, Esquivel coming in with a beautiful counter against a head kick. Somebody lifts the leg, you just come in down the pipe with the right hand.
We are here in Puebla for the first time in central Mexico. Our next fight is going to take us as north as we have been before. Very close to the U.S. border, the hometown of my dear friend Alex Soto. We're going to Tijuana on July 15th.
Yeah, I can't wait for that too. Man, it's just we're just pumping him out right now.
Yeah. Former UFC fighter Polo Reyes will be headlining that card against Jose Ruelas. So looks keeps on expanding. Another new venue. First Puebla, next month Tijuana. Another leg kick from Marcelo Morrelli.
Interesting. Looks like we're nice, implementing kicks now from Esquivel into the second round.
Yeah, and both fighters are wrestler. Morelli even starting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But he's adding some kicks to his arsenal, looking much better. Going to the head now, dangerous one. Well blocked by Esquivel.
Yeah, but watch Esquivel throw that right hand as soon as you see that foot comes off the mat.
Oh, but those kicks are just vicious, man. And he keeps changing levels on Esquivel.
Yeah, he's really fast. You know, Morelli's really fast with those kicks. Nice. And now he's changing that up right there with a nice jab.
Oh, another leg kick. He's just taking his legs away now.
Yep, absolutely. Now, you know, Esquivel's having issues here trying to figure him out. Well, he doesn't know what's coming up next.
And he's going to have issues walking if we get into the third round now.
There's a nice counter. Just barely misses, though. And Morelli's looking really light on his feet.
Another one yet from Marcelo Morelli.
Yeah, and that was a calf kick right there. That one's going to be painful, like immediately.
And talking about some of the talent we've had coming from Venezuela. Our king in the 145-pound division.
Yeah,
Eric Silva.
Oh, yeah, man. That guy's a beast.
He could very well be the best fighter we have in our entire roster. Just impressive.
Yeah, he's a sleeper for sure.
Oh, good combination here. Quick 1-2 from Esquivel. He finally landed one. And Morelli comes back quickly, but once again, a good answer from Esquivel. And we go back to the leg kick strategy. And once again, Marcelo Morelli just keeps on punishing the lower section.
Yeah, he's attacking. Look at the calf. Look at the calf now on Esquivel. You see some purple there, some red.
Oh, quick hook there. That got Esquivel mad. He wanted to go for the Superman punch quickly. He's getting desperate now.
Yeah, I mean, those jabs are coming in. Now he's throwing uppercuts. I mean, like it's, you know, he's having trouble guessing what's coming up next.
Oh, going for the uppercut there. And a good exchange there inside the pocket.
You know, I think, you know, if he throws a flying knee, it would be completely unexpected.
And another leg kick yet. He's just got to watch with those low hands, Marcelo Morelli, not to get too overconfident. Just if not, you just got to watch our first fight of the evening with Tania Tapia and Itzel Padilla. Can't blink, man. You can have your hands down any moment during the fight.
There's a nice little uppercut. There's
oh,
that
wow.
jab.
Went to the midsection.
That was a jab. It was a stiff jab that caught Esquivel right off balance and sat him down. And now Esquivel's showing some damage around his face, around his eyes, and of course that leg.
Yeah, Morelli's looking so much better.
Now he's limping on it now.
Yeah, picking things up in the second round. After a solid first round, it was a very, very good second. And another stiff jab there right to the face. Yeah, and I think the cap just keeps on widening now.
Oof, powerful right hands there coming from Esquivel.
Yeah, you still cannot underestimate Jonathan Esquivel.
Yeah, he's still in there. He's a tough guy right now. He's getting lit up by Morelli.
Another jab to the midsection from Morelli. Last few moments of the second round. And look at the Venezuelan. Going for that spinning heel kick right there. Oof. And we get to the end of the second round now.
Man, that was an exciting turn of events there for Morelli. Morelli really picked it up and started showing new things and got the, I think, a really good, solid win for the second round.
And he just keeps on looking much better now. Can't wait for the third round. It's going to be exciting because Esquivel was starting to show some desperation. I'm sure he's going to try to get the knockdown being, I would believe, he's down 2 rounds to none.
Definitely seems the case here. Corners there having a conversation with him, with Esquivel. You know, the camp there seems to be a little bit, you know, a little bit quiet there in that corner.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
And here we go. Morelli's looking fresh, man. Looking real fresh in this third round.
Yeah. He's not showing much damage. On the other hand, you talked about the face of Jonathan Esquivel. His scalp looking purple now.
Man.
All righty, we're all ready and let's go. This is round 3 of a bantamweight fight between Jonathan Esquivel from Zacatecas, Mexico, and Marcelo Morrelli from Acarigua, Venezuela, but now training in Chihuahua. We were talking about the WEC before the start of the fight. I got to call probably the biggest damage that I've seen on anybody's leg after an MMA fight. Jose Aldo against Raja Faber in Sacramento. That was unbelievable. This is probably not as bad, but this is pretty bad. All the damage that he's been able to do, to inflict on his opponent, and he just keeps on attacking Marcelo Morelli.
Yeah, Morelli is now teeing off, man. He's doing whatever he wants to do. You know, he still has to watch out for that big right, overhand right from Esquivel, but man, he's got him timed. You know, he knows his, and already he's just teeing off, like I said. Calf kicks, body kicks, uppercuts. There's another stiff jab.
Now, Alex, if you are Marcelo Morelli, would you take it cautiously, knowing you're certainly winning the fight? Or are you going to try to risk it and get a knockout?
Well, it's interesting that you say that. You know, he's backed up in the corner. He's lost 2 of his last fights in Luke's. You know, and he's having a good time. I think he's finally found his rhythm. He's got himself a really good opportunity here. I think if he keeps performing the way he's doing right now, this is going to be fantastic. I mean, he's looking for the finish.
Right. Not only getting the win, but also getting that motivation. Look at that push kick right there.
That was a crescent push kick, man. That was beautiful.
Wow. And now he goes for the back, starts punishing his opponent. Let's see if he's going to try to grapple, take his opponent down, and look for a submission.
Yeah, those punches are landing. Those last 2 didn't do so flush, but but the initial punches were rough.
There you go. Look at that roll from Esquivel trying to get out, and Morelli looking acrobatic, but not much effective. But still, as you said, he's having a great time.
Yeah, no, this is good. I mean, he wants to keep up this kind of pace, this kind of tempo, and just keep chopping down. I mean, he's being patient. He's doing everything right at this moment.
2 minutes have gone by here in the 3rd round, and we've unfortunately seen nothing from Jonathan Esquivel that can really change the outcome of this fight. Marcelo Morelli keeps on attacking. Another leg kick yet from the Venezuelan. And look at that hook right to the liver.
Yeah, I like that one. That one was really nice. I mean, if we can finish this fight to the liver, that'd be just wonderful.
Look at that spinning kick right there. Well, our first fight of the evening ended up with a knockout thanks to a kick, so who knows?
Again to the body. Beautiful. Yes.
It's been a pretty good start so far here in Puebla. Our first show in this beautiful city in central Mexico. Another Superman punch attempt. Morelli has his opponent when he wants him right against the cage. Tries an uppercut, then goes for a left. Another leg kick.
The calf kicks, man, those are just awful.
So it's not hurting yet, right?
No,
but how is it going to be tomorrow?
No, the calf is hurting.
Okay.
It's those thigh ones, you know, those don't really, you know, they numb your leg, but the calf kicks hurt immediately. I mean, you can tell he's limping on it already.
It's going to be even worse tomorrow, though, right?
Here we go. Big right hands coming in hot. Yeah, he'll be sucking tomorrow too.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Morelli can work the back. He did some damage here, and he's doing it again from this position.
Coming in from the bottom. This fight.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Wow, he ended it up with a knockout. This is not something we see pretty often. A knockout with some punches from the back, and just what he needed to get back in track. First professional debut for Marcelo Morelli. And it was a pretty fight from the Venezuelan sensation.
It's a great job for him, and finally he gets that much-needed win. And boy, did he perform well. You know, my hat's off to Morelli. I think he's where he belongs here, representing his country, and then just absolutely getting that beautiful finish. Great job. Man, he chopped. That's how you chop a tree down, man. That's exactly how he did it. I mean, he was patient throughout the entire process. You know, he kept attacking the legs, then he mixing it up to the body, countering very, very well. You know, he did a lot of movements against Esquivel that were just fantastic. Here's that beautiful front kick right to the top. I mean, this is close to the end now for Esquivel. but really is those. Here's where it's really interesting. Here, he's got some devastating ground control, ground and pound that he has. I mean, it's very, very powerful. He's able to really leverage his arms there and got that knockout. Man, Morelli's the real deal, folks. I think he could be one of the underdogs here at the 135 pounds. Could be very underestimated in the division. But this kid's coming in, man. He's got his first professional mixed martial arts win.
Yeah, he looked good, man. He looked solid. And after a devastating loss via submission with Jose Roura, one of the contenders in this division, he's back. Let's go up inside the cage with the official decision.
Señoras y señores, el referee Gerardo Cruz ha detenido el combate a los 3 minutos con 36 segundos de el tercer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of the third round to declare the winner by TKO to Marcelo